Doom Pride, Doom Podcast presents current events. Um, Third eye activation warning. I always give y'all that in the beginning of these type of segments. Watch to the very end. Like, share, and if you're on my YouTube channel, subscribe. But for the most part, like and share. Watch to the very end. And this is hosted by Zone 29 and Denim's company designer, A Block Slick.
I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Lila is famous. She's a Filipina, and she's often one of her favorite delicacies. She likes dog. Can you tell me about how you've eaten dog before, and what does that do? You eat cat dog all the time in St. Louis. Yeah. In St. Louis, you eat a bunch of cats and dogs. Yeah, was Donald Trump right? At the Chinaman. The Chinaman never. Everybody knows they've been to a Chinaman. They never saw a meat truck in front of the Chinaman. So we eat cat and dog. We just in denial. She's not in denial. I'm not in denial. And I think you're right because I've seen these videos on TikTok where somebody's behind at like a Chinese restaurant, your local Grand Dragon Chinese that's in every town, and they're like catching stray cats. So you're telling me at any Chinese restaurant in the hood, they're serving cats and dogs. But we like it, make them act like animals. Why do you think they so much in the hood? Because they're eating dogs. Yeah, eat cats and dogs acting like, come on, man, stop playing. We should have known this. That actually should have been known this. See, you know, I thought Uncle was so crazy, and this guy's saying a lot of stuff that actually makes sense. Yeah, I like the animals. Well, because this is what they say, is that the elites like the adrenochrome. That's why they want the adrenalized blood of their victims. And when we eat animals, we're eating their adrenalized blood. So in a way, it could make you upset if you're eating a dog. You are going to get that dog energy. Right. And that's why I'm mad. I eat one meal a day, but people think food is for food, but food is for energy. So when you eat food, you get kind of like heavy and you go to sleep. You shouldn't go to sleep off food. You should be up. You should eat certain kind of energy. Food is made for energy only, but people want to, food is first original drug. A lot of people don't know. It is. It's important. So you do OMAD one meal a day. One meal a day. 1 meal a day. Because like if you don't, then your body's gonna be sluggish, and then you have so many attachments. And I can't do everything I need to do. I need to be light.
I like to say that it's not our fault that we stupid. You ever go to a buffet, right? We go to a buffet, we try to get our money's worth, right? And our money worth is for us not to leave until our stomach is full. When food is never supposed to make you full. Food is supposed to give you energy, not make you sleepy. So I like to say that it's not our fault that we stupid, but at this point in this time of the internet and social media era, now it's actually our fault that we stupid because people will actually make jokes about I'm about to go to Chinese store and give me some cat on a stick. Like people actually make the joke about this shit. So I'm thinking like, were you making your joke? Like, was you making your joke because you really think it's a joke, or did you really not know that you were really eating cat on a stick? At some point, we gotta take accountability. Why you think the crackhead live longer? And healthy grandma have health problems. Crackheads don't eat food. That's why.
I'm trying to let everybody know that Michelle Obama is a man. Her name is Michael. And don't nobody know. But this right here, if y'all can help me sign this, we can kind of like get a gender reveal. Huh, it's making me log in.